I'll try and count down and also type in chat at the same time, so let's see how this is gonna work. Okay.
Okay, Callan, whenever you're ready, do the countdown.
Alright. 3, 2, 1,
3, 2, 1.
dear. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. There we go. I wasn't actually clicked on my screen there, so it didn't start straight away. It'll be fine. Let's just get going. So, for those of you wondering, hard mode wasn't initially intended to be part of the normal game. It was actually an anti-piracy measure put in by Konami for when someone tried to... Oh, dude, nice. Good start. So that it wasn't too obvious when hackers try to hack it. It wouldn't just like come up and just block the game. Like they'd have this like little change in that all enemies and all projectiles will kill you in one hit. Alright, we got past the second screen. That's arguably one of the hardest screens in Green Planet, just because it's a lot of tight jumps, and if you miss anything, you can just get shot. Alright, let's try not to die anymore. Sick start. Alright. So if anyone has any questions, I'll be darting my eyes to chat every now and then, and I'll try and answer as many as I can. So coming up here is one of the only breaks we can take really in this run. It's like 15 seconds you can just sit here and chill. And then it's back to full intensity again. Alright, that's the laser screen done. So ideally for this boss you want to get a 2 cycle, so let's see how it goes. Let's see if it makes it. There we go. Alright, so 1 death so far, so I'd say it's average maybe for another reset. Took my time menuing there, just didn't want to go to the wrong planet. That's the only spot in which you have to switch the order of the planets as they appear. Because we need to go to green to get Blinky to destroy the blocks on this planet. And then we just follow the progression from there. So blue planet has ice physics, which are always fun. So you'll see me ducking a lot to pause myself so I don't slide off any edges. Holds some momentum straight away, which is nice. Otherwise it would be a right pain. Tricky jump coming up here, so I get it. There it is. So this next green is pretty infamous for being one of the hardest sort of stallers in any game. These toads are essentially random. I mean, once you play for a long time you get used to certain patterns, but it's never the same. So, I hope you're all clenched because I am. Let's see how this goes. No! Yeah, that's alright. Shame. Alright, let's concentrate. Oh man, this is tense. There it is. Alright, 2 tries is... yeah, it's alright, I guess. So we get the jump here. Ah, there's like a really tight jump you can do where you seemingly walk into the spikes but survive at the top there. Saves a cycle, but it's pretty tricky. Alright. You have to hit this boss, I think it's like 140 times, I'm not quite sure. It's a lot, trust me. There we go. So coming up is Red Planet, and this is arguably the hardest planet, at least for me. There's a lot of couple frame jumps in a row, partly through the stage, so I'm gonna go for it. I told myself I'd go for like every single hard strat in this game in a marathon, because why not? May as well go for broke. If I do fail it, then I have a backup, so it's still good, still good. Alright, here we go. Dude, nice. We in there. That's I think each of those jumps is either 2 or 3 frame windows, and there's like 3 or 4 in a row. You can just slow down, but this is a speedrun, so. That was Quickman stage. Right, what we're going to want to do here is just like keep moving the whole time to avoid missing a cycle, which is easier said than done, but we made it. There we go. Pretty good red so far. I mean, we probably lost like 2 or 3 seconds, but nothing to worry about. Now this climb, getting the optimal route is nigh impossible, at least for me. Like, there's some weird there's some weird collision detection with these jumps. Like, some of these will just like bounce you off the edge for no reason when you think you're up there. This game's a few little physics quirks like that. So we're coming up to our first death warp here, and basically what it is at every frame you're pushed against the side of the screen by moving up, whilst riding a moving object. It pushes you forward 1 level in the game's code. So we've just warped to this green Pac-Man thing, I don't know. And now we get to see the power of Jenny's shot. So yeah, that's what Jenny can do. Be prepared to see her used for pretty much every boss in this game. At least the ones that she's in our team for. Yellow Planet. Now, I'd say this is definitely a lot harder than it looks. There's no randomness to this level, it's just memorization. Like, the next room might look a bit tricky, but as long as you know when to change characters and do it properly, I mean, there's not much risk you dying. It's a new strat I added today at the end there, so I don't have to wait at all. I just shoot the second turret with Deadeye. And here's our second Death Walk in Yellow Cloud. So this is one that I guess some of you who played this game when you were growing up, you probably found completely on accident. As I suppose it's quite easy to die on that screen. And then you get pushed against the wall and all of a sudden you've walked to the end. So that's how that works. That boss kill was decent. Optimally you want to kill him in one shot, but that was fair, I guess. Oh, to note, actually, I'm playing in the Japanese version, and the only difference between the Japanese version and the American version is that I believe it saves about 12 seconds in text speed. I haven't actually tested it properly yet, but judging by my splits, it's definitely between 10 and 15 seconds. So now we have Cell coming up. Like Blue Planet, there's a lot of blocks you have to destroy, and levels of blocks are always tricky because it's pretty much just visual cues for when to jump to optimally shoot every block throughout the entire level. Also, the laptop I have next to me just turned off, so I can't read your comments, unfortunately. But if stream goes down, well, I'll look like an idiot. I'll try and turn it back on once I reach a point where I can actually stop. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, here's Jenny. This is a pretty tricky kill. Lots of tricky positioning here. Let's see if I get it. Alright, we should be home free now. There we go. A little sloppy. Could have been a couple seconds faster, but not dying is always good. So what, we're still on 3 deaths, so that's not too bad. They were all kind of silly deaths, but what can you do? Right, coming up here we have the Cypher. Or it will be the Cypher if I make it. If I miss it, then it will be a fail. Alright, so I missed it. It's a really tight jump. Do I want to go for it again? Yeah, let's go for it again. Why not? There it is. Pretty much every strat that I didn't do until recently, I'd call the Cypher. Just because he does like the most insane stuff in this game. Alright, so now here's our second crewmate that's been captured. We have to help out by like beating the crap out of, because that somehow unstuns them. Alright, that's decent. You pretty much want to have Jenny shot on there the whole time, and you're not going to want to charge up your power bar all the way if you want to do it optimally. If you want to be safe, you can charge it all the way to the top and then, you know, get the reward of if you miss a bit of the shot, you can still regain it, but I don't know, waste time. Interesting thing about this screen is that I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this. I think I saw one guy do this, and he's the one who inspired me to do it. Just some like random dude who like played Walkless years ago or something. And you can just stand in the middle in like 2 pixel positions and just coast it for a minute straight. Everyone else like jumps around, doing all this crazy stuff, trying to destroy all these spiky things, but you can literally just stand here and chill. Try and get in a few swag shots on these things here. Ah, close, dude. Alright, we've got to make it up on the next one. No! Alright, we got one. We've still got some pride left. So yeah, this screen's pretty boring already. There's a few screens in this game that kind of break up the intensity of the gameplay, which isn't a bad thing, but it's nice to have a break. But that being said, you shouldn't be too lax on this level, because you still need to be paying attention because you can just be killed if you're not on your game. Also notice how it seems like I'm walking into the top of some of these spikes. It's because their hitbox is a bit stupid. Like most enemies in this game. Alright, coming up to the final fight now of Cell. All in all, that's a pretty decent Cell, I'd say. There we go. Kind of a tricky jump there. Alright, now we're coming up to my favourite level, Salvage. It's just like such a fun level to eye out. Oh yeah, let's try to turn my computer on quick. Alright, we're in there. I can see chat, guys. We're still live, right? Alright, some tricky jumps here, they're really tight. That's one. And two. Yeah, these enemies can be a super nuisance to you if you go slow in that screen, so luckily if you just go gung-ho and get over those jumps there, you should be good. Coming up are some RNG beetles. They either go super fast or super slow. We got super fast. Oh, can we clutch it? Nice, dude. That's pretty difficult stuff right there. Let's try and get the golden room here. Let's just try and despawn all the enemies who want to despawn. So I'm going to stand here, wait for the butt of that green one to get out of shot, and then we can despawn the purple enemy here. These brain slugs can be a real pain if you basically slow down at all. They will just take you to a crawl. You have to like keep your momentum going the whole time. Oh man, that's a really tricky jump. See, I got the hard shots in with Willie's laser, but couldn't make the jump. Let's try it again. 1, 2. Nice, dude. Again, the spiky things hitboxes seem to go through my head now, but it's all good. Not as scary as it looks. Nothing much to say about these screens, just I guess it's the power going out and then the little purple things sort of guide your way. But we don't really stay on that screen long enough to have to utilise those. Oh, 2 pixels away from the perfect pixel position there. If you get right in the middle, you can save waiting. I have to wait until about now to release, but I could have released it like 2 seconds earlier. How many deaths we have? 5? I don't know. My timer didn't start because I fumbled what I was doing at the beginning. We got another time again anyway, so it's fine. This is a tricky jump. Oh no. Dude. Let's try that again. There we go. Magma is just a horrible level. It's probably the hardest level in the game to speedrun. Especially if you're going through all that stuff. Like this room in particular, if you die at the end, it's like, what, 40 seconds gone off the bat? And these lasers go on a global timer, so... Ah, dude, nice. So you get into the screen, gung-ho. You just don't, because you have no idea where they're going to be, and you can just get completely destroyed. Luckily, after the first ones, the rest of them are all set. Let's wait here for a second, because I don't think that was high enough. There we go. Alright, gonna do a little waiting thing here now. Just take it a bit slow, I don't want to die here again. Alright. Like I said, the screen's pretty unforgiving. Also, shout-outs to the smoochy thing in the background. Looks like the gremlin from Gremlins 2 to me. I don't know about you guys. If Cypher ever picks up this game again, that should be like one of his emotes. It's just that smoochy gremlin thing. Smoochy toad thing. That is the new name I'm christening it. Alright, see if I get this jump here. I'll be super happy if I get it. There we go. Couple frames. The thing about it is it's kind of unintuitive because, like, for all the other robots, you just hold right, but that one you have to, like, hold right slightly after you jump, so it doesn't feel too natural, I guess. Alright, let's go out on the screen again. That's 1. This jump here is a menace. That's 2. And then... Alright, so we got all 3. 3 in them. They may not look like it, but controlling your jump height in this game is a bit tricky. It's not like in Mega Man, where you sort of have more of a feel for it, you just sort of wing it. Same with nudging forwards and stuff. Like in Mega Man you just press forward and you go forward like a pixel, but in this game, because of the sub-pixels and stuff, sometimes you just like don't move, or you move forward too, and you just can't tell what's gonna happen. This should be fine. Alright, now we're coming up to an RNG heavy screen, so wish me luck. Ready to get clenched again. Oh, nothing, nothing. Oh, we're clear. Alright, this one's not as bad, because we can just camp here, see what comes down. Oh, man, he was close, dude. It's all good though. Alright, some more RNG with this boss. Hopefully we get a good cycle. I'll point it out when it comes, depending on what it is. So you'll see an orb like mine, but it's purple, and hopefully it's going to shoot upwards. Thank you. No! Oh, okay. Oh man, I almost didn't destroy. I was being really ballsy with my charges there. Like, I had them at like a point where if I just missed anything I would have been killed, but made it faster. So we're coming up to the final level now, Escape. If you're familiar with this game's speedrunning history, you'll know that this is just a horrible stage. This one in particular here, nothing's random, but if you do mess up, you can lose like a whole minute if you die at the end. Like, there's just no checkpoint. It's ridiculous. So, let's see how that goes. What pace are we on? I have no idea. I died like 8 times or something. I don't know. Alright. Good so far. This is the scary bit. Okay. So here's the checkpoint, and now this point is just weird. Like, there's just like this barrage of Mario pipes with like stuff in the middle, and like there's like 2 checkpoints within these points here for just no reason. I guess like if you don't know to use Willy to like do double damage on this stuff, like maybe it's harder, but in a speedrun it's just like, okay, I'll just chill. Alright, here's our second barrage of enemies. This screen's way easier. This is like the last bit where they're coming towards you from the front, and then you can just switch to Bucky and snipe them from behind. So here we're coming up to who I like to call Big Ma, our first boss. Yeah, just watch, dude. Just watch this RNG death fest. If I get this first time, like, get hyped, because it ain't gonna happen. Please don't destroy the top one first. Thank you. I hate it when the bottom one goes. It's just, it just doesn't feel right. I'm used to the top one going. Oh, she's being kind so far, I guess. As kind as you can be. Alright. Risk it. Yes! I was gonna just stay in front of her right to the end there. I was prepared to just get my quick kill. One of us was going down. So if you die at the end of that, it's like another minute gone. This boss, if you die at the end, it's like another minute gone. So the intricacy of this boss is you have to get there's certain pixel positions that you can do double damage on. So I'm going to try and get one of those. It's funny because I have a visual cue that's in complete blackness. I don't know how to explain it, dude, but I have one. I usually get it before I move down, and I don't know how. It's so weird. But basically, if you position towards the tail flame, there's a little cluster you can aim for. What we're looking for here is oh, this should be it. Sick. The blue flashing flame thing. The red strobe light thing that's going on flashes twice as quick, pretty much. If you've got the right pixel position. So, coming up to the final boss here, get ready for time. This is Air Marshal. No randomness, just a lot of tight movement. Time ends a few seconds after I kill him, it's when I lose control, so I'll wiggle myself around, and once I stop moving, that means you should stop the time. Bad damage hits there, this could take a while. When he's moving right, you can cause double damage with all these lasers. I'm not sure why, but it's just a thing. Alright, you should be going down in a couple seconds. There we go. Ready for time when I stop moving, and... time. Dude, that was a deathless escape. Nice. And my chat's gone again. Man, let me turn this back on. So yeah, quickly, if anyone's interested in running this game, just hit me up in my inbox or whatever, or one of the other runners of this game. I'm sure I'd be happy to help you out. It looks kind of daunting at first, but trust me, once you get to know the mechanics, you'll get the hang of it. And yeah, that was Bucky Hare hard mode. Oh, game time is 0. What did we get?
Callumbal with the 27.
That's the fastest marathon run, to my knowledge, so good stuff. Man, if we got out of blue deathless, that could have been like a 25 or something, possibly. Too bad about the start, but what can you do? Alright, let's see if anyone's talking. I don't want to hog up all the time here, so I'll leave as quickly as possible, but... yeah, I guess shoutouts to Cypher, Gary, Dash, Nescumber, just all the people who've been picking up this game. Alright, I got my headphones in, are we good to cut on? Do you want to let this congratulatory cutscene play?
Hey, great run, Callum. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Everybody make sure you go follow Callum.
Yeah, thanks, man. Cheers.
Next up, we have Renegade. The runner is going to be Feasel. After that, we have River City Ransom. Darkwing Duck's going to be running that. And then at the moment, it looks like we still have our surprise stream coming up during the buffer section on the agenda. So we'll keep you updated on that. As of right now, it looks like a go. If that changes, we'll let you know. But we could have that surprise stream going for you during the buffer section. So we'll just take a minute or two here as usual just to